Hey everybody, welcome back to the garage. So where we left off with the last video, or what you saw so far, was us getting the lizard skid on. Yesterday we finished the top coat to give it a little bit of a gloss, and also to give it a little bit more chemical protection, and up underneath the vehicle where it's going to see road grime and dirt and everything else, make it a little bit easier to clean. We also took the block outside after honing the cylinders, took the block outside, pressure washed it. Everything is clean, brought it back in, wiped it down with mineral spirits. Now, basically what we need to do at this point is get the plastic off of the ute so we can shift some stuff around in the garage. Our parts piles are literally piling up on us. That way we can make a little bit more room, and then we also got to start measuring main and rod bearing clearances. That'll take a little bit of time. Found out yesterday as I started to go back with the engine that I forgot to order cam bearings, so we've got cam bearings on the way as well. We can go ahead and get our main clearances and our rod clearances checked and make sure that we're all dialed in. If I need to get plus or minus bearings for that, we can get that in. We can also file fit the rings. We can do all that while we're waiting on the cam bearing. So step one, let's get the plastic off of the ute, up off of the floor, clean up our mess so that we're working in a nice, neat, organized area. And stay tuned, good things to come.
Cue the montage.
Apparently, the paint has finally dried. Ray waiting on paint to dry. McGowan has showed up. We're going to start working on checking bearing clearances, getting rings file fitted. Like I mentioned before, forgot to order cam bearings, so can't do final assembly till that stuff gets here, but we can go ahead and check for main bearing clearance, rod bearing clearance, get that part dialed in and ready to be assembled.
You're gonna have blow by or smoke. The rings won't never see right. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
That's pretty bad. Because the thing about it is, those are press out sleeves. He only has to change what he has to change versus ordering new pistons and all that.
Yeah, because if he goes back with their standard 4-inch pistons,
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Yep. All right, guys, so we ran into a little bit of a problem. Like most things in life, when you wish that problems go away all on their own and resolve themselves, they generally don't. We started with honing the cylinders and trying to get this block ready to go. The challenge is there's some damage to the cylinder walls and the block. With the amount of boost that we're putting at it, the machine shop doesn't recommend boring it. They don't recommend sleeving it. The upside is, like most problems, it's generally nothing that money can't fix. So we had to get another short block. We have tried to find a bare block. We looked at dart. We can get a dart block, requires a different oil pan, requires this, requires that. By the time it's all said and done, and then we're also back to a time crunch, right? So we've got to get this done so we can make the street meet this time with the actual vehicle that we're supposed to show up with. Keeping in that spirit, Texas Speed has a short block that is built ready to go. Supposedly will handle 1,000 horsepower. It is a 6-bolt main cast iron block, forged pistons and rods. So when we put our cam in it, theoretically it should handle the boost and we should be good to go. So we use the factory oil pan, factory everything else. So we'll use our heads on the new block, and that's bored a little bit. It's a 408. So basically we're going from the 364 stock 6.0 to a bored 408 cubic inch block. So stay tuned. Supposedly in stock, ready to ship. Should ship by middle of next week. The warehouse is closed for inventory.
put new valve springs in there, and it has a trunnion kit
Yeah.
installed.
Damn, you even use two words that are related to each other. Really?
Are they really?
Yeah.